Alright, hello everyone on YouTube. It's me, Nutty Wales. And happy Halloween! Oh my gosh. No, daytime fun. Yeah, do it. Alright. Welcome to my Halloween special. I'm very spooky. Just deal with it. You can tell by now, yes, this is this is the EOGX episode. I'm only just gonna we talk about this one because this one, I'm sorry, villain in this episode is a yeah. All right, episode 14, a spirit summon known as Versus Psycho Shocker. And don't want you a spoiler as to who the spirit is. And then this one. A group of three sons managed to summon the spirit of Jinzo, return to gather souls for his own resurrection. Jinzo. Seriously, Jinzo. Jinzo. The scary looking one. Mega yell. And why is because this episode was made 3 days before Halloween on 2005. Seriously, 3 days before Halloween, in October 28th, 2005. Yeah. Spring vacation at Dole Academy has begun, and most of the students have gone home. For those that stayed, there are no classes. It's so they can go whenever, whenever and wherever they want. Suddenly Huffington and Professor Banner are sitting on in the dining hall where they decide play for Red Dawn. Oh, that's loud. I think Cyrus Trisdale and Yuki Dole. Then someone in Elemental Hero Clayman. Well, Cyrus has typhoid. Thyroid. Yeah. In the forest, an Albert Bluestone, Tori, is running and calling for help, screaming that his friends have been taken. He crosses through the door, going into the room that the earth is occupied. Then walks over to him and says how it looks like Victoria has just seen a ghost. Tori then states that the spirit of Jinzo has taken his friend. Seriously, the spirit of Jinzo. How does he have a spirit if his because don't want spirits? Oh my gosh. And, yeah. So they had to face off against its evil spirit. And he did so. Right then, Yuki versus Jinzo. It's Jinzo's turn. He draws. He then sends an all-stall demise in attack mode. He then activates Ectoplasma. Now both players must tribute one monster they control during their end phase to, to inflict damage to their opponent equal to half the after the attributed monster's attack. Now he activates the effective of Ectoplasma by attributing an all-stall demise. Uh, Jaden's turn. He draws. Take a look at his hand again! Oh! Ah! Ah! Hands! Why? Why hands? Why? Take a look. See anything interesting about them? No, they're mine, but Tails. Why? What's so important about them? This is elemental hill every yard and attack well sets for cards. He activates Monster Nightmare. And during each of Vincenzo's standby phases, so he can draw cards until he has 4 cards in his hand. During each of Jaden's standby phases, he must discard the same number of cards he drew. Avion then attacks directly, and then they activate the effective ectoplasma by distributing the Avion. It doesn't Vincenzo's life points to 2,500. Yep, it has 1,000 type points. Jinzo's turn. He draws. Now the effect of all demise activates as he was into the graveyard via the effect of a continuous spell card. Special summoning itself. At the same time, the effect of Mars Nightmare then activates. Only doing draw 4 cards, as he just set the entire hand on the field. Then activates the face down and emergency provisions. The 10 draws Nightmare graveyard being 1,000 life points. So there's a way to can he just do it the entire hand on 4 cards? He does do something.
Final part of Sonic Colors. Now, I know some people are thinking
But
should have been the final part of Sonic Colors because after all, we were just about to see the ending credits before I ended the video. Well, that was the Wii version. The DS version has a little bit extra. And you remember at the very end,
oh, we got to lay down.
Shadow and Obscura, then Tails went over advanced computer, and he discovered this file about a project known as Project Mother, in which the subject managed to escape. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is the subject that Eggman was referring to. This is the Mother Wisp, or more accurately, the Nega Mother Wisp, because Eggman has experimented on it and turned it purple and evil and vicious, and it's probably going to destroy the Earth if we don't do something about it. And this is exclusive to the DS version.
This doesn't know what's on the emissary of the afterlife. The attack mode. Emissary of the afterlife attack directly. The attack activates the face down hero measures. To force Jinzo to select the card and drain his hand. If it's a monster, they can special summon. They can special summon in it. Does the card it reveals to be Sparkman. Elemental Hero Sparkman to be exact. It's attack against special summon Sparkman. And then Jinzo has as an emissary of the afterlife attack Sparkman, but since they have the same attack points, they both destroyed. The emissary was the afterlife, was sent from the hill to the graveyard. It's make activates. Letting both players select a low 3 or lower monster for their deck to hand. And decks had to add into their hand. Jinzo adds Thousand Eyes Idol. Well, Jin adds Elemental Hero Berserk. Also, the mines attack directly and then effective. Well, you know what happened for there. Jin's turn. He draws. He then summons Claymine in attack mode. He then activates the face down Clay Wrap, equipping it to Claymine. The quest monster is sent to a graveyard. You can destroy one spell or trap card Jinzo or controls. That's a great one. He then activates Pulverization to fuse it with Berserk in order to fuse and summon Elemental Hero Rampart Blaster. Yeah. The claim map was sent to the graveyard now activates, allowing Jaden to destroy. Take a guess. The guess which one. I give you a choice. You can take a guess. It's Ectoplasma. This is a question, everyone. Does anyone like Sonic Colors? I sure do. I prefer Endless Possibilities over Reach for the Stars. But still, Lampard then attacks directly. It doesn't do the life points to 500. And then sends a card. Jinzo's turn. He draws. And now, Demise, it revives itself via its own fate. I won't be around for long. Yep. And he tributes Battle Demise. Why? It's not even his face. It's even so, the Ectoplasma is no longer on the field. And why do I sound like a red booklet or whatever? I don't sound like I'm New Yorkian. Well, actually, he's tribute summoning. He never guess who he's tribute summoning. Take a guess. Oh. Take a guess. He tributes Milestone of Demise. In order to tribute summon Jinzo! Attack mode! Jinzo. The 2400 attack and 1500 defense. The effect of Jinzo, no traps can reactivate, and every face of trap card's effect is negated. Now Dragon can activate face down on Dragon Shield. Jinzo attacks and destroys Rampart Blaster. Reducing Jason's life points to 1400. It's Jason's turn. He draws. He then summons Rottweiler in attack mode. Like more like Route. Wow. Rottweiler. Defense mode.
Mama gave us life and raised us. She even made the planet we live on. Wow, that's a feat. You better not do
It's
anything.
Jinzo's turn. He draws. It draws, I think. I think it's a he in it. No, it's a he. He then summons Spirit Caller in attack mode. Jinzo attacks towards Rottweiler. And since Rottweiler was sent to the graveyard, they activate, allowing Jaden to add Claymine and Polarization for direct to his hand. Spirit Caller attacks directly. It doesn't Jaden's life point to 400. Jinzo then activates its amplifier, equipping it onto Jinzo. While Jinzo is equipped with amplifier, Its effects will not negate a gentle trap card. Gentle sets the card. The Jaden's turn. He draws. He then activates Power Grade to draw 2 cards. He then summons Elemental Hero Bubbleman in attack mode. He then activates Bubble Blaster, equipping it to Bubbleman and increasing its attack by 800. Bubbleman attacks and destroys Spirit Color. But just though he's having 8 of that, and he won't lose that easily. Because he activates the face down Spirit Barrier. Now, while he controls a monster, he won't take any battle damage. He activates Barrier Spring. Clear out from graveyard to his hand. He may not activate in this turn. He then sets a card. This is turn, he draws. Then they'll attack a Bubbleman. He's going to destroy Bubble Blaster if it takes effect to prevent Bubbleman from being thrown about. And so he doesn't think about that he will take the 0. He does set the card. Start. It's the dark. It's James' turn. He draws. He then summons Clayman in attack mode. He then activates Clay Wrap, equipping it to Clayman. He then activates Polymerization to fuse his Clayman and Bubbleman to feature summon Elemental Hero Mudball Man attack mode. Then he uses the figure Clay Wrap to destroy Amplifier. Since Amplifier has been removed from the field, it's taking effect activates, destroying Jinzo. Jinzo activates face down Call of the Haunted to revive himself. But Jaden activates his face down Solemn Judgment to negate the effect of Call of the Haunted and destroy it, and paying half his life points. So you know what's going to happen from there. So since Jinzo is not on the field, the effective Spirit Barrier can't protect him. So now Mudball Man attacks Jinzo directly, losing his life points to 0. That's it, everyone. This is the heart. And now the heart. The fall apart. This is the heart. Everyone. Remember, don't fall apart before the start.